Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. We got a very exciting video topic for you guys, and I'm here with a special guest, the OG himself, Expert Level Wrestling. What's going on?
What's going on, brother? Just want to chop some expert level game, expert level booking. You already know.
Yes, sir. We got a very good topic for y'all. A topic that we've talked about offline multiple times. So I'm sure we both gonna have a lot to say about this. But first things first, please follow me on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking, or you will not be disappointed. I got the best wrestling memes. We kick game in the DM, and also join my Discord. Links in the description down below. And make sure you follow Expert Level Wrestling on Instagram as well. Be cranking out the crazy memes, be cranking out the crazy polls, asking great questions. And I'll plug his other Instagram channels as well. I mean, Instagram pages as well, because he does it all. He does the books, he does the food, the travel, and he does the game for y'all. So, first things first. Today we'll be talking about how WWE has teased us with greatness, but then decided to play it safe after giving us such high hopes for the New Day and Shinsuke Nakamura. So which one of those do you want to tackle first?
Let's do Shinsuke first.
All right, bet. So my experience with what's going on with Shinsuke is I just don't understand, why they just let the momentum die. It kind of feel like what they did with him and Seth Rollins. He come back, people get hyped, they have a fire. They had him cut that fire ass video promo where the shit was in subtitles with Seth Rollins. All right, him and Seth Rollins shit fizzle out, then he disappear. Now he beat LA Knight for the United States Championship. Came back with a cold ass entrance, cold ass everything, new theme song, new gear, and won the championship. And then now he attacked LA Knight on SmackDown recently, and that's the first time he done something of significance since then. And then otherwise, he'll just be backstage in the background dancing and shit, looking at Jimmy Uso and all these motherfuckers. We thinking he about to start a program. We even thought he was gonna get a program with Solo or Jacob or somebody because he was in the middle of the Bloodline shit when they had attacked Andrade, LA Knight, and somebody else, and we thought he was gonna fuck with them, but we couldn't even get a match with him and Jacob or him and Solo as well. So what do you think is going on with Shinsuke Nakamura? Is it over? Is he just a they just don't know what to do with him, or are they saving it for something big?
I don't know, bro, because it's like they won't even let it play out all the way to call it a fair to pull the plug on it.
Hmm.
It's like so. This is what I would do. Like if I was to own wrestling, I'm giving 100 points, right? So this is how I would do it, and how it'll kind of come in full circle. So 20%, let me see, 15%, no, 20% main title coverage. 15% maybe women's coverage. Because it's important, but let's be real, it's not as important. This is just what it is, bro. Like, can you see me still?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. So that's 10, that's 50, that's 20, that's 15, that's 35. And then another 15 for the mid card. Everything else is trying to get to the mid card, get to the woo woo woo. So I'm saying all that to say, if it doesn't matter if you're a good or a bad mid carder, I feel like once you get a mid card title, you should be featured a certain amount to see if we like
Hmm.
it. So it's like it's like they pulled the plug on it, but they're not even featuring them every week. It's like they're letting us forget about them. If you
Exactly.
Whether you're a good, bad, that's subjective. But if you make it to getting the belt, you should have prominent feature time. That should be like rewarded. That should be a part of it. Like now that I am the US champion, now I'm getting featured, not as much as the main, but we there. And then maybe I'll make it there. You know, you shouldn't be any type of champion and not be featured every single week for a significant amount of time. Whether that's a match, whether that's promos, whether that's a promo in ring segment, You need to be featured. I shouldn't have to think about who the champions are.
Nah, I agree. They featured him as an Easter egg. Like it's not even obvious. Like Jimmy Uso would be talking to somebody backstage, and then you gotta look in between the camera, like, oh shit, Shinsuke in the back doing looking at niggas like this. Like that don't make me think that like the first time, like, oh shit, Shinsuke about to get him, but then he'd do it 3 weeks in a row. I'm like, man, this motherfucker not serious. And he does all that to come back and attack LA Knight, who you whooped his ass and took the belt. Why is the champion? Why the champion? Somebody said this last night. I think maybe Ed probably said this. Why is the champion chasing the challenger? LA Knight is gonna try to get the strap back at Mania or whatever they're gonna do. Cool, but Shinsuke coming out, he antagonizing him. But Shinsuke could really do whatever. Shinsuke could be a badass, just squashing motherfuckers every week. Why can't he beat Santos Escobar ass for no reason and then show, hey, I'm the dominant champion. I'm killing everybody. Shit.
So this is how I would book Shinsuke if I were at top of booking. The US champion and his character combined. So he's supposed to be a dominant heel in matches, but I feel like he's the type of character who should be reigning hell. He should be fucking with everybody,
Hmm.
poking him like, who took my fucking ring gear? And then this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or he just could interrupt somebody match, just boot him in the nuts, and then ha ha ha. And so that's what I'm saying. Like the mid card should be a threshold across the board. So the mid card has face he can fuck with all of these people because all these people want to get there. That's
Yep.
the first. That's the first step. So everybody wants to get there. So some people are chasing him, but then he wants to dominate, and because he has that kind of sneaky character where watch your back, you never know where I am type shit. Just because you think I can fuck with you or anybody else, and even like tease the royal one too. Even if he ain't
Hmm.
matches, I'm here. Like I'm the other champion. How how they do on the NXT? Like they need to acknowledge each other. Like we
Yeah.
both here, but you would step up. You know what I mean? Like just like I was just looking at some shit last night, bro. And Ludwig Kaiser, he's top tier star to me, bro. And if they featured him, he would easily go over. He needs to have the intercut. Braun Breaker doesn't lose from losing that belt. He's still that. He's the type of character that even if he jobs, if you book him strong consistently for a week, you almost forget about it. If you
Yep.
give him a reason, I'm back and I fell off and I'm better than ever. That's all you need from him. Ludwig need to be they need to give him the Intercontinental Champion while Gunther has the champ. They need that look at least for a little bit where they're the both champs of this shit. Why fucking not?
I said that on stream too. I'm like, bro, because think about because they and y'all we going off, but this is what y'all get. Y'all get some good shit. That's why when we link up, it's always a good time. I'm like, bro, if Ludwig Kaiser would have had the belt at the same time as Gunther, then it would have made sense for Gunther to go back to being the extreme heel that he is now. They was about to make him a tweener because why the fuck would a heel Gunther give his boy a pep talk? Hey, bro, you better than this, man. Braun Breaker beat you that one time, but you need to come back next week and beat him. And then like now all of a sudden he's back a mega heel. Jey Uso ain't shit. I'm gonna fuck Jey Uso up. He's fucking street trash. Nah, motherfucker. Like if they would have both been heels and champions at the same time, then it would have made sense. Maybe Jay would have beat Louis Kaiser for the belt. For the IC belt, dropped it, and then that's a reason for like Gunther to be like, oh, you beat my homeboy. Now I really want to beat your ass, even though you don't deserve a shot at the belt. You know what I'm saying? Because Gunther like, oh, Jay Uso, me and Jay Uso fighting, it's no point because I already whooped his ass at Saturday Night Main Event. But then he go and attack Jay Uso, and that's the reason why Jay Uso chose him for WrestleMania. He Jay Uso might have chose Cody, but you attacked him, so you're the reason why.
Mhm.
They do shit that sometimes they try to make shit make sense when sometimes it's just as simple as you're the champion, I want the belt. Shinsuke Nakamura the champion. Why can't he beat Andrade and he beat LA Knight? Why can't he fight Santos Escobar? Because Garza and Humberto, they doing shit already. He just the nigga that's talking now, and now they don't got no manager. So is he about to keep talking for them? Shinsuke could squash him. Shinsuke could squash Apollo Crews, and I can still make him look dominant as, hey, I ain't forget about LA Knight. I'm gonna see you at WrestleMania. Or Carmelo Hayes, I'm gonna see you at WrestleMania. Like, bro, that character is such a cool ass character they built for him First of all, it should have turned the United States Championship into the Japan Championship or some shit. Or just put the flag across the shit, cover up the gold, and just walk around with the Japanese flag and wave that shit around like something, bro. Like LA Knight going to beat him, right? And if you wanted LA Knight to beat him from the jump, then you should have just you gave us shock factor, which I'm not mad at. I like shock factor. I didn't think Shinsuke was going to beat him, but if you want to do real shock factor, you want LA Knight to be a two-time champion. Let Shinsuke win that shit at WrestleMania and then give LA Knight this shit after WrestleMania. That would have been cold as hell.
Hey, real quick, what happened to the Wyatt Six? Did I miss an episode? Did something happen, or they just ain't been on TV, or I don't know. I don't understand what happened.
They teasing Alexa Bliss. They te every time Alexa Bliss on screen, they do the little fucked up screen shit. So that's who they going after next.
I can't seem like I remember them being on TV though.
Nah, they haven't made an appearance, but they should be popping up every day. Logo pop up, but they ain't been on since they lost to Karrion Kross and them niggas. That's the last time they've been on TV.
Mm, well,
So yeah, man, the Shinsuke shit. If he lose at Mania, he go away again, pretty much.
yeah, I don't know. It's like he could his character is perfect for where he at, and they can really. It's like he's not supposed to be liked, and he's good at getting heat. So just
Mhm.
let him do it. Let him do it all the way. He can't do it if he's not on TV.
Right, and y'all changed his theme song, so it's not like niggas is still treating him like a baby face and singing the theme song along and shit. Like people are interested in him being the heel, and people was like, "Oh shit, are we gonna get Shinsuke versus Jacob Fatu?" Like they gave us a bullshit face off for no reason, and I don't even know if he was in the Royal Rumble. If he was, I can't remember. I probably wasn't.
Mhm.
I can't think because I'm sure him and LA Knight would have did something. So your United States champion don't fucking do shit. Like he don't even be sitting in the crowd on some Braun Breaker shit. At least Braun Breaker be sitting in the crowd and he don't do shit neither. But they gotta book their mid card better, man. That shit is a disgrace, man. That's a cool ass character. That shit has so much potential. I'm not saying he gotta fucking win every match. I'm not saying he gotta keep the belt against LA Knight. LA Knight could be a two-time US champion, cool. But if you want to really do some cool shit, let Shinsuke beat that motherfucker so LA Knight could transition to the main event card, even if that's what you want for him.
One thing I say about LA Knight, move just in retrospect, I thought he was ready, but I don't. Now I'm kind of glad they didn't put it on him.
Niggas thought I was crazy. I said that in the stream yesterday. Cause I'm like him as the main event. He cool. We could do promos. His matches are whatever. But it's kind of like I don't see a nigga being like niggas like, oh, well, what is Jay Uso gonna do once he win? I can see Jay Uso doing some cool shit, being the world heavyweight champion. Braun Breaker lose the IC strap, then go after Jay Uso. LA Knight, let's say LA Knight wins the championship from Cody Rhodes. What the fuck he gonna do? Like nobody knows what anybody can
Like,
do.
look how easy this is. And you can press a one in the chat if you agree with what I'm saying. One expert level booking. So Jacob Fatu, right? He's a badass Samoan, whatever. He fucks everybody up. But he can do the presses, he can do the signings. And what's his
Mhm.
excuse for that? It's not because he's breaking kayfabe, it's because he's a father. Just,
Mm.
just that alone makes him relatable. Oh, you badass, but yeah, because I got kids. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
that explains his good guy behavior outside of the ring without changing character.
I will say that the only thing I didn't like that they did, whoever leaked that video of when Jay won the Rumble and then he hugged Jacob Fatu in the back, I would have kept that shit to myself because then the next week Jacob Fatu was like, "Yeah, you won the Royal Rumble, but you ain't gonna win the fucking belt." I'm like, bro, like I want to keep certain mystique about certain shit because you was just hugging the nigga crying and shit backstage, but then on the next fucking episode of SmackDown, you gonna convince me you gonna talk shit to him, say, "Bitch, you ain't winning the fucking shit for the family. You ain't shit. If anybody gonna win it, ain't gonna be you." You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I ain't like about that shit. They should have kept that shit for after Jay won the belt or some shit like that, or the Bloodline shit resolved, which I think is about to resolve at Mania. The Bloodline shit officially gonna be done at Mania, I think. Cause Jacob Fatu and Solo is really the last niggas who even acknowledge the Bloodline shit. Everybody else is doing their own shit.
Is Zilla gonna come up soon, or is he not involved?
Nah, I think he gonna get the WWE ID championship that they just made for the men and women of the independent shit. That's why I think, and then I think he gonna be up because Roman Reigns' brother not even debuted yet, and he in NXT. He signed already, so
That's
well,
his
he
brother.
signed to yeah, Lance, whatever. I think that's his brother. If not his
He
brother, he got to be
be at big
something
time.
close.
He be at big time. The one that I say locally, he be there.
Yeah, I think that's his brother. If
Like
I'm not
big time.
mistaken. So he already signed. He had the
Didn't
performance
know that
suit.
was Roman Reigns' brother.
Yeah, that should be his brother. But
Or Lance
so
Nye or Noy.
yeah. With that being said, though, now we got to talk about the New Day. I think this one for me hurt even more because that shit is like egregious. You feel me? Like the turn on Big E, hella heat. The shit with Kofi mother, hella heat. The shit with Xavier Woods family, hella heat. Both these niggas get their ass whooped by Rey Mysterio. Okay, I'll let that shit go. The only way they beat Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul get involved. Okay. These motherfuckers get beat down by LWO. I'm like, first of all, we thought they was gonna be serious hills. These niggas is still a they're the New Day without bootios in a weak ass theme song. They still getting their ass whooped and they still like I'm like, bro, but outside of the wrestling shit, they're doing everything they can to get over as far as hills and get heat. They doing shit on social media. They doing shit on airplanes. They doing shit, you know what I'm saying, backstage. But then when they in the ring, it's like these niggas is jokes again. They can't beat the fucking LWO up. They can't beat Rey Mysterio. And Kofi could beat Rey Mysterio at minimum. If Xavier Woods lost, cool. But Kofi is a WWE champion. He got the same almost same accolades as Rey Mysterio.
I do think they just trying to make the LWO look a little stronger though, moving forward, because they know they lost some credibility. Because I think that might, if I recall, I think that might have been the last on the card that night that they had that. Am I
Yeah, I
tripping?
think on Raw. I think you might be right. That's the last thing I remember.
Oh, okay, they trying to make them look because they already knew they had them looking like super jobbers. Like it's so easy to book them. Like it has a legacy within itself. So you book that, but you book them strong, and you feature the whole group. Yeah, they're all doing cool shit in the ring, but then afterwards, I got to go to Wikipedia to see who was the person who did the shit.
Gotcha.
I should know I don't even know the names of all the characters.
Oh, the LWE. They got Dragon Lee, Cruz, and Wild, who used to be a Legado Del Fantasma with Santos before Los Garza.
Yeah, it's like they need every time they have a segment, each person they need to do an old school Survivor Series vibes. Everybody needs to cut their promo when they in the group. Not just
Gotcha.
not just one nigga all the time, and they all just being like, yeah, you feel me? Like, no, they needed how I posted that shit with and add the mob music to it.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
That was like a perfect promo because it reminded me back in them days because he dropped fire, I like how they transitioned to each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Just what's his name again? Um
what's that bitch name?
uh you know the manager, um the cult leader,
Nigga, that shit slipped in my mind. Ah, shit.
bald headed dude, Chris Omega,
You talking about
yeah, Don.
Don Callis, Don Callis. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I'm tweaking.
he
I'm
came on
tweaking.
there with his shades on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I was going to do this. I'm just trying to be cool and hold the animals back. You know what I'm saying? But this week, you feel me? I'm going to let him go and then talk to him. And then the next, then he come up and be like, yeah, it's a transition. It ain't just one person talk. Oh, my turn? You know what I'm saying?
And talking shit on commentary too.
You like back in the day, like when Hulk would cut his promos with his groups, and then some talk to him earthquake, and then earthquake come on, yeah, da 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 da, and then the next person come on, and then they transition.
And they even said in the New Day even said that shit. They like who the fuck is this nigga? This is the fake Rey Mysterio talking about Dragon Lee. Who this nigga with the hat talking about Cruz? And then who was this random nigga? They even pointed that shit out. Like we don't know these motherfuckers because what they was gonna do, I believe, they was gonna do Rey Mysterio and Penta was gonna be Rey Mysterio's surprise partner against a New Day. But even still, that make like the new. So I'm like, they never had intentions of the New Day winning shit. What I thought they was gonna do, I thought they was gonna have the New Day whoop on LWO, whoop Alpha Academy, like beat all the little bum ass tag teams, and then go against the War Raiders.
Dominate everybody, but just do it in weak ways. Like, okay, that's what the point. They need to not take any losses, but every win is a low blow,
Hmm.
something in the turnbuckle, brass knucks. But that's okay. They supposed to be hated. You know what I'm saying? Coffee start choking people up with his braids. Like I like the mustache cut off.
Yeah,
He
he
that's
looked like a
something
dickhead.
about Cena. Like small tweaks like that we need to evolve the character and change the look a little bit. You know.
And funny enough, he is actually the one that's doing more talking since they became heels. I'm like, oh, Xavier Woods about to kill his shit. Nah, that motherfucker actually the one who's getting more heat, like out of the group. Woods is still doing his thing, but nah, Kofi cold as hell in that shit. Like he's playing that role to a T. And now it's kind of like, bro. I want these motherfuckers to be WWE I mean World Tag Team Champions. I ain't fucking with the War Raiders. I ain't gonna cap. And another two more niggas who don't do shit. Tag Team Champions, but they last defenses against Dominic and JD McDonough, and these motherfuckers don't even be on the program that much. Like they trying to have too many motherfuckers have aura and mystique. Like every champion don't gotta be protected like that. Some champions need to be on the show every week so they could build up some aura and charisma and shit.
That's what I was saying earlier. I just feel like that should be an automatic reward. If you make it to get a title, then that means you get featured more.
Hmm.
Straight up. Unless it's like the 24 title or something like that, like something that we know is a joke anyway.
The speed shit. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. They don't even let them niggas wear that shit outside of where they at. But like the New Day, I'm disappointed, bro. My expectations was it's a whole character change because every heel that they got booked on Raw is a joke. American Made should be dope as hell right now with Chad Gable and them niggas. They should actually be, but no heel faction is actually like a serious Judgment Day ain't shit. That nigga be in the back playing video games, they getting their fucking ass whooped every week. Finn Balor can't get a win to save his life. The only motherfucker that wins is Liv Morgan. Everybody else is low. Dominic just got his ass whooped by AJ Styles, then got speared by Braun Breaker. They don't have not one serious heel faction on the Raw roster. The best heel tag team is fucking DIY, and them niggas ain't shit. But
They
at
really fucked,
least,
they really fucked up with that because Judgment Day was over. They beat
God,
it so bad that it's pretty much dead, bro.
even with the new Judgment Day, that shit was still getting over because of how they did the shit. They got Damian Priest out of here, got Rhea out of there, and that shit was good. But then Rhea and
He was
Damian
still
was,
on a short reign. That was it's
mhm.
it ain't even it's not even based on him deserving it, but just a part of the storyline. Like if you never win, then it just takes away from your matches.
Finn Balor.
Yeah, just you had it's just like real fighting. There's upsets. We need to see upsets sometimes.
Right,
Like
like I think like that shit where they had Dominic and Damian Priest go at it and Dominic actually won. I think they should have kept bringing that shit up a little bit more because they'd be like, Finn, well, you ain't whooped Damian Priest's ass. I whooped his. They probably gonna bring that up because I think Dominic and Finn is gonna be the fallout of the Judgment Day. And then we'll see if Liv Morgan actually fucked with Dominic or she was fucking with Finn the whole time. Because they didn't even bring up that shit where he took her hotel room key. Well, Finn took that. They didn't even bring that shit back up yet. And that shit was months ago, bro.
speaking of Liv and Raquel, I pray to God that this is a swerve. If they did all of that just for it to really be them, that
Nah, can't. They can't do that. Bro, if that would be the worst shit because then let's say that's the case, right? You know how I could see them doing that? The only way I can see them doing that is if they bring Jade back and Jade will take Bianca's place because Bianca won Elimination Chamber. So Bianca will be on some shit like at Mania, I got to beat Rhea. Fuck this tag team belt. Jade, take the belt. You and Naomi defend against Raquel and Liv. You go get your get back. But I hope they don't do that shit.
You know, they could throw a swerve too. Um, let's say Bianca, she did it and she aligns herself with Liv and they're like a tag team and Raquel is their enforcer. And then that would leave Jada and Naomi and maybe they bring up Miss Parker like that.
That'd be a dope swerve. But I think they gotta let Bianca win that Elimination Chamber shit though. Because if Bailey win, that Bailey and Rhea, I'm not really fucking with it. It's gonna be a cool match, but I ain't really fucking with that, bro. Just so Rhea could beat all the horsewomen, that shit is ass. Cause she never gonna be able to face Mercedes Moné. Cause Mercedes Moné not fucking coming back. She'll come back at the tail end of her career just to get the bag. She don't fuck with WWE. So if that's the story they want to tell, I'd rather Rhea and Bianca just do it and then
She'll get
just
in the
pick who
Hall
you
of
want.
She'll get in the Hall of Fame later.
Yeah, yeah, she'll get in the Hall of Fame. But to wrestle back in WWE, I think AEW, that bag is too big.
Mm.
But yeah, man, like we just the New
I'm
Day
working,
shit.
huh? No, I was just thinking out loud. I'm going to Columbia and I'm gonna work on my I'm gonna work on my wrestling book. Then
Word.
yeah, just thinking out loud. Yeah, that's a good time.
But yeah, man, this New Day shit, man. I hope it because I'm still thinking about how they're gonna get Big E back into this shit. I think he cleared, bro. He got to be cleared. Ain't no way.
I don't know, man. They just need to they need to pick who they're going to cater and feature and stick to it for a significant amount of time and
Hmm.
let us be the judge of what goes over or not. Stop
Man.
pulling the plug on shit prematurely before we can, so we got to adjust this thing sometimes. You can't just expect for you to, you put another new character together, they debut, they don't get a pop, so you shelf it. Like that's stupid. Like we have to get to know these people to make a decision, and y'all not letting us do that. You're introducing characters, but how can we have our favorite characters if we don't know who the characters are?
Hmm. That's why I think they did a good job with the Los Garza and the Pretty Deadly shit, bringing them back. And now people like now, okay, we fuck with them now, but then now Los Garza not about to have shit to do again.
Just like right now, the Street Profits. That was perfect. And I liked that, they came in and dominated, but then the other groups was coming in to where it could have been a scrapple. They quickly
Mhm.
dominated everybody and they had all explosive moves that they was doing. Some of the shit I had never really seen before. So it's like they were debuting new move sets and new double team moves in the new gear, which is the all black. Don't fuck it up. Just let them continue doing that and then give them the strap. Don't do that next week and then the next week feature another tag team. Then we forgot about them a little bit. That's what I'm saying. They need to pick.
Yeah.
Quit. Okay, well, fuck, we ain't did you in 3 weeks. So let me no, bro. Like, if you're not on the feature list, you just gotta wait your turn and build
Hmm.
the card. That's it. You're trying to give. It's like they're trying to give opportunities to everybody, and it's not a good balance.
Cause now you gotta do Profits versus Pretty Deadly because they attacked them niggas. They fucked the matchup. So do that so the Profits can have momentum going into WrestleMania and then just do the triple threat tag team ladder match.
Like this is what I'm saying, character development wise. They're showing that last time connected with their promo from the previous week justifies they're not having any competitive matches now. Now they're squashing teams, but it's
Mhm.
justified. Y'all got a new style and a new attitude, and that justifies the squashing. You don't do all of that just to have 50-50 book matches.
Yeah, they gotta win. They gotta win every from now until WrestleMania. They gotta win whatever they in. They gotta win. They cannot lose. especially to on no bullshit. So if them
Even if they
niggas,
went on bullshit, it's still good for the character. Who cares?
yeah.
Who cares if it's not clean every time?
Oh
Who
no, I
cares?
don't gotta be clean.
Who cares if Montez has a shade case that's really a brick inside? Just shit like
Hmm.
that. Get him over. He starts bringing his shades. He has his case, but everybody knows it's like a brick in there, so he be popping niggas with it, like running against the rope, pop. Oh shit, and then oh I didn't do nothing. That's the character shit.
And then make them niggas smarter than everybody else. Let's say they have a match with Pretty Deadly. DIY try to come and do a DQ and A match, but Dawkins stop them niggas from doing a DQ and they still win. Like make them motherfuckers beat up. Nah, we on it, nigga. We're fucking up everybody else shit. Y'all can't fuck up our shit though.
Give them segments in the bar talking shit of how they like. Yeah, you seen how I did so and so. Drop that nigga.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We want the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, whatever.
And then tell us why y'all don't fuck with BFAB no more. Say, man, she was holding us back. Listen, it's too rough for her. She not willing to do what it take. We taking motherfuckers out. She want to hang out with me and Yem and shit. She can go do that. But we need somebody. If somebody gonna be with us, we need somebody that's gonna be ready. Doc has been shit like Bianca. Montez be like, nah, chill, Doc, chill. But oh, my bad. I ain't supposed to mention that. Then that should be like, yeah, Bianca was the one that attacked Jade, but they can't. You know what I'm saying?
They the ones should dropped the hint that it's her.
Yep. See? Yep.
Put
I
a
said
time
that.
her with them as all heels.
Hmm.
So now you can put your position to where you have a new-ish stable because it's a new dynamic, but they all champions. Give them the strap and give Bianca the strap. So you got the
Hmm.
world women's champ with the tag team champs, all heel, all got something to prove, all got resentment, all of this shit, bro.
Be like them the niggas that gave Nick Aldis the footage of Raquel and Liv walking. Like some shit like hey Montez like record a camera backstage, call Bianca talking to Montez. Tez, I need you to send this footage to Nick to throw him off my trail because the dirt sheets and the fans is speculating me and I gotta get them off of my ass. So I need you to he be like, yeah, I got you. I'm sneaking through the back. Motherfuckers don't know I ain't come back yet. Some shit like man, bro, WWE, man. Little shit like that could just elevate a story to the next level, bro. That's all you
Mhm.
got to do.
It don't take much. And like I said before, like that I'm gonna write in my book, like if you get signed to the major leagues, aka WWE, it should be mandatory that you push storylines. Like that's a part of when you get signed. You can't be signed to be like, oh, I don't fuck with social media like that. Like nigga, well
Hmm.
you signed this contract for 5 million. You do social media like that, homie.
Like
Like
Dom and Liv, they killing it, and that nigga got a whole wife, and he don't give a fuck. Hey, Liv, you want to jump on my lap, the back of your ass say "daddy" on it, and you want to sit on my lap? Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll talk to my wife later. We got to get over on social media. Hell, I like that.
do segments and do like little lives and shit on purpose that you know are going to get clipped and shared.
Hmm. Like shit, I'll be in a hot tub with Liv Morgan if I was Dom, and I'll just fucking go live like oh shit, my
Yeah,
bad.
like they could just be, you know how they be on the road. They could just be on the road, driving to a new destination, stopping at McDonald's, talking shit, just
Hmm.
shit, like talk, product placement, eat a Big Mac, whatever. Yeah, that bitch Bianca, woo woo woo. I ain't even the one that fuck. I wasn't even the one that did it to Jay. That throws suspense. I really wasn't the one that did it to Jay, but I just want to fuck with them anyway.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
my title ship. We ain't never had the tag team titles together. I don't think they fit for it. Look, they don't even know who gonna be in that group. We need those titles. Just cause, you
Or
know?
I'm looking forward to Elimination Chamber because I think either Jay coming back on Monday or at Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber, a lot of people could come back and fuck shit up. Nikki Cross from the Y6 could get Alexa Bliss out of there. Jay could come back and tell us who did it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. But you got any last thoughts before we get up out of here?
No, man, just appreciate you having me. Make sure you guys go to my channel, watch some videos, drop some comments because I will elaborate with you. I'm not that type of person. I like to engage with people. Expert level wrestling and then expert level wrestling on Instagram as well. I post the reels. You can interact with me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to collaborate, that's the best way. Just send me a DM. If you do wrestling and you want to chop it up, you want some OG wisdom, send me a DM, expert level wrestling. We can make it happen.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Had a great conversation. Gave y'all more than we was going, but that's how we do. We like to give back to the people, and then we give y'all more shit to talk about in the comments section. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Let's have conversations. Hit me up on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking, and just be ready for the lives on the weekends, man. We be doing the lives Friday, Saturdays. So, hey, we did some shit Sunday. You never know. So just keep your eyes peeled. And let's hope for the best wrestling possible, man. No matter what you watch, let's just make sure it's the best. So let's get into it, man. Peace.
Peace.